Among the requirements for obtaining a private pilot license are a series of solo cross-country flights. The first two of those are from your home airport to an airport at least 50 miles away where you land and then turn around and go back home. These flights build planning and navigation skills, help build competency of the aircraft, but to me, most importantly, they helped me build confidence in myself. This is my second of those two solo cross-country flights. I flew from my home airport to Watertown Airport in northern New York, just off the eastern shore of Lake Ontario. It was a perfect flight for a second solo cross-country. I hope you enjoy it.
Griffiths Tower, Archer 4172 Zulu at runway 15 at Charlie, ready for departure.
Archer 4172 Zulu, Griffiths Tower, Roger, wind 1206, runway 15 at Charlie, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading.
Clear for takeoff, fly runway heading, Archer 4172 Zulu.
Cherokee 22 Romeo, when able, start a left turn out, make a left downwind departure.
752 Romeo, left downwind departure.
Okay. Alright, here we go. That's all looking good. Airspeed's coming alive. Alright, there's 60.
Griffiths Tower, Cherokee 752 Romeo, I'm on the left downwind departure. Do you want me to stay at pattern altitude?
Cherokee 22 Romeo, sir, no climb, sir. Climb to request altitude.
752 Romeo, climbing to 3000.
Hey, Griffiths 20820 is entering right downwind for 15.
Cessna 20820, roger, continue. Cherokee 7522 Romeo, braking 2500, you continue a left turn out on course.
752 Romeo, when I hit 2500, I will go left on course.
Archer 4172 Zulu, when able, left turn out approved on course to Watertown.
Left turn out approved on course, Archer 4172 Zulu, thank you.
Yeah, Tower 624 Charlie Papa, ready for departure, holding short of 15 at Charlie.
0624 Charlie Papa, Griffiths Tower, runway 15 at Charlie, clear for takeoff, wind 1106.
Clear for takeoff on 15, 624 Charlie Papa.
Archer 72 Zulu, when able to hit the second digit again, squawk 4642, 4642.
4642, roger, thank you. Archer 72 Zulu.
Cherokee 7522 Romeo, contact Syracuse departure.
752 Romeo, over to departure.
It was an uneventful takeoff, other than that one mix-up I did with the squawk code. But I wasn't even out of the airport area yet when I started to have a concern. The fires in Canada had not yet made the news, but this was the first day we started to see the effects of it in upstate New York. You can see the haze here, and I had not flown in this level of haze before. Both airports were reporting a visibility of 10 miles, but as a brand new pilot, I don't really know what 10 miles is by looking out the window. Part of flying these cross-country flights is navigating by planned visual references, And if I couldn't see those references, would I be able to navigate to get where I needed to be? I was seriously considering turning around and going back. But it's also about building confidence, and I needed to build that confidence, so I decided I would try to go to my first visual waypoint. If I could find that, I knew I would be okay. I also knew as long as I could see the ground, I wouldn't get lost. There are too many features in upstate New York for me to get lost, and I also have GPS and autopilot and the tools I need to get me back should I get into trouble. So on I went. The cross-country flights teach navigation through something called pilotage and dead reckoning, essentially navigating by visual waypoints and your compass. To do that, you plot a course on a map, select the visual waypoints you want to use, and then you calculate a heading based on things like what the wind is predicted to be, how fast and which direction it's coming from, the differences between true north and magnetic north, and what the aircraft's performance is at altitude, and errors in your own compass. You work all this together and come up with a course heading that you aim for. You also know, based on the performance of the aircraft, how fast you're going to be traveling over the ground, how long it should take you to get to waypoints. So by a compass and a timer and your eyes, you can get from place to place. I was worried with the haze that I wouldn't see my first waypoint, which was a reservoir about 14 miles off of the airport I took off from. But about 4 or 5 minutes into the flight, I could see it off on the horizon, and I was able to follow it right up to here. The rest of my waypoints I saw the same way, so the flight went without any navigational trouble.
Number 72 Zulu, Wheeler Shack approach 124.87. Have a good day.
124.87, see ya. Wheeler Shack approach, Archer 4172 Zulu is 4,500.
Number 72 Zulu still on Syracuse approach.
Sorry about that, Archer 72 Zulu. Wheeler Shack approach, Archer 4172 Zulu is 4,500.
Archer 4172 Zulu, SAC approach, the Wheeler Shack altimeter 2982. Maintain VFR en route, descent your discretion, and report to Watertown Airport in sight.
Maintain VFR, report Watertown Airport in sight, Archer 72 Zulu. Alright, so they're going to be at 123.
Watertown Airport is untowered, meaning there's no controller there telling me where to go. So I tuned to frequency 123, which is the Common Traffic Advisory Frequency, or CTAF. Part of briefing and getting ready for any flight is looking up all that information of frequencies and runways that you need to be aware of to fly into and out of airports.
Okay, I can see Lake Ontario over there. I should be able to start making out the airport soon. We're going to come in on runway 25. Let's check the weather again.
Report. Automated weather observation 1504 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition overcast 10,000. Temperature 22 Celsius. Dew point 12 Celsius. Altimeter 2983. Remarks. Density altitude 1,300.
Okay, so it's still calm over there. Alright, so I can see Sackett's Harbor. I think I see the airport, but I'm not sure. We'll see in a minute. Wheeler Shack approach, Archer 4172 Zulu has Watertown in sight.
Archer 72 Zulu, roger. Like I said, en route descent to your discretion. No traffic observed between you and the Watertown Airport. They might have some aircraft in the pattern there, though. Radar service, our terminator squawk 1200, change to advisory.
Watertown traffic, Archer 4172 Zulu is 5 miles to the south. Inbound for 45 entry to left downwind runway 25 for full stop. Watertown. Okay, check carb heat, gas. first notch of flaps. Looking for 90.
Canberra traffic, Foxtrot Alpha Sierra Charlie, turn. Eagle County 7542 off left base, 15, Eagle County.
Oswego traffic, Cessna 311. I'll be departing straight out, and I'll be orbiting around 5 miles straight out from Oswego.
Watertown traffic, Archer 72 Zulu is turning left base, runway 25, Watertown.
So, thank you, unit 1 base, turning on number on That's go.
Seagull 7542 Golf, short final 15, Seagull.
Watertown traffic, Archer 40172 Zulu is turning final, runway 25, Watertown. Going too fast. Slow. There you go. That looks. Okay. Straight down the runway now. No, that's hard.
So this flight started a rash of really bad landings for me. The one you just saw it wasn't terrible, but it was kind of flat and harder than I wanted. I stopped in Watertown, took back off and headed back to Rome, just following my course in a reverse direction, and everything went fine from a navigation point of view. This landing coming up was probably one of my worst. A few more flights after this, I still struggled with my landings, but they have started to improve since I recorded this. I've actually been really happy with my landings in my last couple of flights.
Okay, first notch of flaps. 90.
Wind 1305.
1305 means it's coming over there a little bit. Okay, let's do second notch.
I think this was the first time a controller had me do a straight-in landing, and it threw me a little bit. I did everything too soon. My flaps were out too soon. I had a much longer approach than I expected, but it's part of the learning process.
Trinidad 74 Juliet Delta is at Turin, inbound.
Archer 4172 Zulu, roll out all the way to Delta, sir, and are you stopping for fuel?
Yeah, I need to stop for fuel.
Archer 72, correction, Archer 72 Zulu, roger, via Delta, taxi to the pump on tower frequency.
Via Delta on tower, Archer 72 Zulu.
Trinidad 74 Juliet Delta, Griffiths Tower, wind 120 runway 15, clear lane.
That landing was a frustrating ending for me, but overall this was a great trip. I had a lot of fun, gained a lot of good experience, built a lot of confidence, and it prepared me for my next cross country, which is a long cross country, which is 150 miles to 2 different airports coming back to home. So that'll be my next video, I think. So hope to see you then. Have a good day.